You know who you are? You're in the Guns and Radio podcast, baby. You're gonna die.
It's the Guns and Radio podcast, coming to you on all of these awesome platforms throughout the entire internet, courtesy, of course, of gunsandradio.com. As always, I'm Dustin Bonez.
And I'm Chris Caputo. This is episode number 20. Yeah, episode number 26. I'm losing track already. I'm getting old.
That is the hardest thing for me to do sometimes, is keep track of what episode we're on. But glad we do. And I also was glad to hear today from the episode that we played, our ads are finally working in Spotify.
Finally.
It'd be nice if they would, when we had those funny jokes, that would have been great if there was an ad to time in there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's okay. We're going to forgive you, and we're going to keep doing this podcast on your platform because people will listen to it there. So,
awesome. Yes.
Speaking of which, you like that transition there?
Oh, yeah. Works every time.
Oh, yeah. We got a lot, we got a nice good fat format today. A lot of good stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
But first, before we get started talking about all the cool stuff we got to talk about, let's go ahead and do our shout-outs and talk about our social media.
Yeah, we're going to get started with the shout-outs. I only got like two really quick shout-outs for this week's episode. Shout-out to the Guns N' Roses Chile fan club. They just followed us on Twitter. Shouts out to them holding the fort down over there in Santiago, Chile. Or South American fans.
Badass. I love that we're going global, man. You gotta love that.
Yeah, slowly but surely. And speaking of going global, our next shout-out is to someone that you recently made contact with, Dustin. Slasher, all the way from Poland. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, he a long time ago I reached out to him when his YouTube channel got rangered, and all of his music videos are gone, which were some of my favorite, because most of the songs he does don't have music videos to them. Mm-hmm. And then this guy is amazing with video editing, and I'm a guy that does video editing, so you know what I mean? I know these things.
Yeah.
And just the footage he took, and made it look good, like cell phone footage and shit like that, and he spliced it together, and he puts together these great music videos, and then they were here, then they were gone, and a long time ago I'd reached out to him, and I'd asked him, whatever happened to your channel, man? Like, I thought these were gone forever, and this weekend, at the time that we're recording this, he sent me all of his music videos. And I'm a happy man. I've been binging them again, showing them to my friends and stuff. Like, see, I wasn't crazy. They're
your man. They're just phenomenal, pieces of work, man. So definitely a shout out to him. We'll get him on here in the future. Hopefully, we'll see.
That'll be nice. I did drop the invite, so
yes,
there's that. Yes. And thank you. Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry, you were saying.
I was just gonna say thank you to everybody that downloaded Messages, which was episode 24.
23.
It ran 23? What was 24 then?
24 is Who's to Blame, the Duff McKagan song we did.
That's right.
Yeah.
My bad. We're behind on recording these. So at the time of this recording, Messages aired last week. Mm-hmm. And it blew up like crazy, and is still going up as we speak.
Oh, insane. Yeah. I was actually going to mention that. Good thing, we're just thinking alike here, Dustin, because I was gonna say shout out to you guys, the listeners, our fans and friends. Like, that episode has blown the hell up, and we're just trying to figure out how the hell did it reach over 450 downloads in a week? Because none of our stuff is
in 3 days.
Yeah, dude, in 2 days it hit 100, and then after that it just off with the ball and running.
I know, and I was so happy to see that, and I'm so happy that you guys downloaded the show and checked it out. You really don't understand. We appreciate that. And it makes us feel really good. That's now our number 1 episode.
Yeah, it beat our episode number 1 by a lot. So
Yeah.
like that's pretty good.
That's
Yeah,
saying
thank you.
something, because episode 1 beat everything else by such a huge margin.
Mm-hmm.
And then for something to come along and overthrow that, maybe Who's to Blame, the one that came out today at the time that we're recording this, will repeat that success. And if it does, thank you guys again.
Yeah, hopefully it gets close to that, somewhere close to that. I think it definitely could. There's potential.
Yeah, so we definitely want to say something about that and let you guys know. And we do see our numbers growing there like that. And even Who's to Blame has gone up a lot quicker than they normally do.
Yeah.
So if you guys are listening right now and you're new to the podcast, you're coming in on this wave, welcome aboard.
Yeah.
We hope we don't disappoint.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you should check out our social media pages.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're on Instagram at Guns and Radio Pod, also on Twitter at Guns and Radio Pod. And Chris,
Yeah.
we're real close, really close to that 100
close.
followers mark.
Yeah. As of right now, we're at 93 Twitter followers, so we need 7 more to get that bonus show goal. And we'll put up a poll there on Twitter. And we'll put one up on our Discord server, which you can also join at our website, gunsandradio.com. And when I put the poll there, you guys are going to decide a certain topic. Maybe we'll cover 2 songs in a week, or whatever other ideas you may have. If the rest of the fans like your idea, hey, we'll do it.
We're definitely going to cover a song in that bonus show.
Yes.
We don't know how we're going to approach that, if we're going to spin the wheel, if we're going to let you guys decide. We'll figure all of that out when the time comes, which by the time this airs, the time may come, because when I checked it earlier today, we only had 90 Twitter followers.
Yeah.
So that's also really good to see that improving and growing. Is there anything else? Anything I'm leaving out?
We've covered our shoutouts. We've covered our social medias. We're
on
good on
Pandora
that
now.
part. Yes. Oh, I almost forgot about that too.
Forgot about that. Yeah, that's important. We finally have made it to Pandora. So,
Woo.
everybody listening on Pandora for the first time, we hope you're enjoying the show. We hope that you check out the backlog of past episodes, and we also hope you'll come over and join us at gunsandradio.com. And head over to our Discord page where you can join the conversation. You can chat with us. We're always on there, and we're pretty active on there.
Well, yeah. Well, we try to be, you know. Mm-hmm.
Well, it may not be like immediately. We can't just like instantly reply to everything.
But we do within the day.
Oh, yeah. We try.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess let's move on. Let's talk about the news.
Yeah, there's plenty of it. GNR's got a stadium tour. The never-ending tour continues. But oddly enough, it's not in this lifetime. It's just the 2020 tour. So I don't know what's up with that.
That doesn't make any sense, because you would think they would continue the Not in This Lifetime tour.
Yeah, but I think continuing a tour under the same name and brand, it just gets old after a while. Who knows?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, they started off this reunion stuff with a stadium tour, and they're starting this sort of new leg of touring with another stadium tour. So I'm thinking something big may happen here. And now everyone's going to be like, oh, they're not releasing new music. I'm not saying they could. They are. I'm not saying it's guaranteed new music. I'm saying it's possible. Or else why would they be doing a stadium tour? I mean, they've money in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Realistically.
I see what you mean. But I mean, a lot of the shit they do don't make no sense, no way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I try not to apply logic, let a little thing like logic come in the way. But it's actually 3 weeks away when the stadium tour begins. It's going to start in Mexico City, Mexico. Then it's going to go to San Jose, and I'm not going to try to pronounce most of these places because I would totally butcher them. But the good news is that they're coming to North America in July. So we still have that to look forward to. I know you said you were going to be attending there.
Yeah, you all can find me at the Toronto show Monday, July 13th. I'm probably gonna do like try and organize a little bit of like a meetup. You guys can meet me there. We'll talk, shoot the shit, and enjoy a good show. So more details gonna come probably closer to the show. So I definitely want to see, some of you guys, if you're like some of our Canadian listeners, if you're gonna be coming to the show, or anyone even coming out of the country, wherever. Definitely love to meet up with you guys there.
Oh, yeah, that'd be really cool. I wish I could be there. That's going to be at the Rogers Center in Toronto. And Smashing Pumpkins is going to be opening for them. You brought that to my attention earlier when we were just kind of chatting before we got started here.
Yeah, that's huge. So, like, the Smashing Pumpkins are going to be, they're like a special guest, sort of, I think, for the first, 5 or 6 dates on the tour.
Yeah.
And Toronto's one of them, so that's awesome. Because I've always wanted to see the Smashing Pumpkins. I was not crazy about seeing them just solo, but this is definitely worth the price of admission. You're seeing, Smashing Pumpkins, you're seeing GNR. There's probably going to be one more band, because I noticed it does say it starts at 6 p.m. Unless it's just doors open at 6, then I don't know.
Well, show starts around 7. We go on stage about 12.
Well, no, nowadays they actually go on time.
I know, right? That was impressive. That impressed me when I went the last time.
This time, worrying is not a waste of Axel's fucking time.
Don't have to worry about waiting on his ass.
That's true. I mean, the most I think he's made people wait in the last 4 years is half an hour.
Yeah, I mean, that was about how Louder Than Life was, about 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah, and I think one of the first Vegas shows, there was the first half hour, they made people wait, whatever.
I'm still on the fence. July 26th, they're coming to Wrigley Field in Chicago. I'm on the fence about whether or not I'm going to attend that show. A lot of things have to fall, because for one, that falls on a Sunday, and things have to, you know what I mean. I'm a working man, and so things just have to fall into place. Just right for me to be able to plan on going to something like that, and to be able to go to Chicago, all the way to Chicago, I should say. But you never know. I mean, I may end up going, may have a good time, and if I do, like you said, I'll also try to organize a meetup somewhere and get to hang out with some people and meet some fans and things like that. That's one of the things about going to see GNR, man, that you find if you start going. And you get those floor tickets where you got to wait in line all day to get right in front of the stage. You see the same people at so many shows. And
those are my kind of people then.
But what's cool is, man, it'll be I could. This Chicago show could be tomorrow. I haven't been front row in a GNR concert in years, but I mean, Louder Than Life. But I mean, I don't think that really counts. I wasn't even right at the front by the time they came on.
Yeah, that's more like festival seating.
Yeah, but I think 2013 was the last time I did that. And no matter where I went, whether it was Vegas, Texas, no matter where it was, you always see the same groups of people there. And they're really cool people, the people that I met. I made some really good friends that way, and I really enjoyed their company, and I really enjoyed, just hanging out, shooting shit, talking about the band. Kind of like we're doing here tonight.
Pretty much, yeah.
The only thing I was thinking about was Smashing Pumpkins. Now, Billy Corgan. You know where I'm going with this. Billy Corgan, I'm a big wrestling fan. I mean, been in the business.
Both are.
Been in the business since 2004. That I've been in that freaking business. And I've been keeping an eye on the NWA since the NWA came back. And, Billy Corgan will be in the vignettes and the videos talking about, the 10 pounds of gold and all that shit. And it's man, I just can't quit looking at his teeth. It's like, motherfucker, you are really, really rich. You, you should not have a grill like that.
I was gonna say, if anything, you should look at his head because he looks like Jack Skellington, but with like someone put like a peach Crayola crayon and just gave him white skin. Literally,
he's like the ugliest sumbitch on the planet, but man, he can play that guitar.
Yeah, he's odd. That's what I'm gonna say. He's out there. He's like Axl Rose of like grunge music. Literally, just like the decisions these guys done. Like Billy Corgan at one point was just like it was just him and the Smashing Pumpkins, and it was him doing everything. Damn. For a few years. It was kind of like Axl Rose, but Axl Rose had hired hands.
Yeah. Oh, that's insane. But hey, man, I hope you get some good photos. Hope you get to meet. Hope you get to meet the band. They might do that in Canada. They don't do that shit in the U.S. like they do internationally.
Meet and greets? No, it's the same VIP packages they've been selling for the last 3-4 years.
Well, how do all these people like in South America and shit always get the like pictures of them hanging out with the band and fucking the parking lot and shit?
Yeah, people are fucking crazy. They found out what hotel they're staying at, and they're just there like for hours, just waiting for like one of them to come out, and they go, Axel, oh shit. They're just like running, and then no, I would never, please.
Axel, this is my Chris Caputo impression since we did impressions on the last episode.
Yeah.
Was it the last one that aired?
Yeah,
this is my
24.
Chris Caputo impression. Hey there, Axel. Come here.
That's me or Barry White.
I said, come here, boy.
boy, I'm done twice here.
I like that singing you do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Axel, you're as old as my dad.
Oh man, that's funny. That is funny. In other news, I got a couple of things I thought might be fun to talk about.
Sure thing.
Dee Snider of Twisted Sister today has endorsed a petition to have AC/DC play the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing this recently.
I wouldn't mind seeing that, like AC/DC playing the Super Bowl. Brian Johnson's back in the fold now, apparently.
Yeah. Rumor has it they're supposed to release a new album this year, then do a nice big world tour.
Yeah, I'm just worried about his hearing, man. Like, you might have found a doctor to say it's okay, but, I mean, if you asked 100 doctors and finally one said it was okay, and that's the opinion you're going to take, that's not going to lower them decimals at an AC/DC concert.
Yeah, but I feel like the technology now in the last like 4 years has advanced probably enough for him that he can still do that stuff without losing anything in his hearing. Because I remember in like interviews he was talking about like getting these new hearing aids and all this stuff, and he was like working to get back on stage basically. And so I think finally now they found the right sort of things for him to use, I guess. In a way.
The monitors.
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, for like hearing aids and ear stuff like that, so he doesn't like go completely, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing with a lot of rock stars and a lot of people that deal with the media. Their hearing is first, like Vince McMahon, for example. I don't know if you know this or not, but Vince is notorious for his hearing sucks.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he's not even out there like, you know what I mean? Well, I mean, I guess he was out there a lot in the 90s, but he wears those headsets and shit all the time.
Yeah.
Which worries me, man, because I wear a headset a lot of times in my job, and then I come here and put this on.
Yeah.
But, man, you can't fuck around with your sight, and you can't fuck around with your hearing.
Absolutely. No way.
That's the scariest things. But I hope he does good, man. I hope he's back. I hope he's doesn't miss a beat, and I hope we never mention his health or his hearing again. That would be great.
Yeah, because honestly, AC/DC is not the same without Brian Johnson. That guy's been the voice of that band since, what, the 80s?
You're right. It really isn't. And Axl was great. Like, that was neat.
Yeah.
That was cool. I mean...
Yeah. It was like a fever dream for a lot of rock fans.
It really was, man.
It was like an interesting mashup, sort of, in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not putting AC/DC songs in our lotto, people.
Nah. I was going to say, then we'd be here for another 8 years.
Now that we got the rapid fire songs.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that in the last episode? We finally got rapid fire in there, and Duff McKagan.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody. That's another piece of news we should talk about. Somebody in our Discord sent us a link, which was Wilson, wasn't it? Wilson 89. I'm bad with screen names.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to mention him, sure. I wasn't going to, but sure. Give the guy more shout outs. He deserves it. Was that?
Was he a dick to you or something?
No, I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't want to get people in shit for, like, sharing files.
No, I mean, Willsong 89. Well, no, he didn't share any files. He just sent us a link to a Loudwire article about how Duff McKagan is about to release a new EP to go along with his How to Be a Man book.
Yeah, but that was old already. He was saying to add that into our set list.
Is that already in there?
It should be. There's like a 3-song EP on Spotify.
Okay, well, we'll investigate and see if it's already in there or not. But, oh, that's old? So that's old news. Oh, shit.
Yeah, because I think you just mentioned that in the server, like in our little chat there. Okay. Because I don't know if it was added. I don't know if we have it on our list yet. We'll add those anyways.
In the future, I'll tell you, we're, later on tonight, when we do extra, we're going to do a watch-along. I'll tell you a good watch-along, if Netflix still has it someday, that we should do. Duff McKagan,
It's So Easy.
Yeah, and otherwise.
I think it's still on here. Hang on. I'll look it up. I'm actually having Netflix kind of open right now.
Oh, yeah, because I turned mine off. My TV is bad to get that where the image burns into it. It's an older TV. Like, it's getting replaced one of these days, sooner than later. But right now, what sucks is, okay, when I do the thumbnails and I'm editing the show, I have to go into my storage room where I keep my other computer, the one that's got all my Photoshop and everything on it, and sit down in that wobbly-ass, broke-ass chair in there. And it's hot as hell in there. And so, like, the other day, I thought, why do I do this to myself? Why don't I just bring it in here, hook it up to the TV? So that's what I did. And
that's what I do.
Yeah, that's how I do things. So it's really nice to have everything kind of now easier to get to.
Yes.
Easy. That's how I like them. I like my women like I like my work. Easy.
That's how Axel likes them.
I should have threw in the "Ain't So Easy" intro right there. That's okay.
That would have been perfect.
Missed opportunity. It happens.
It's all good.
We'll hit this.
Get your shit together.
Paul Stanley says that Kiss won't be disappearing into thin air after the farewell tour is over.
Yeah.
Well.
Holy shit.
Go figure.
Okay.
We all knew that was a cash grab.
Yeah, literally it's just going to be like, oh, we're just going to replace myself and Gene because, we've already made our money and we're too lazy to do anything about it anymore. So it's going to be like Rockstar and Excess, but Rockstar Kiss. It's going to replace them too, and it's like, oh, hey, Eric and Tommy, you can deal with these fucking idiots.
We got a new singer and a new bass player.
I mean, it's perfect. Anyone can be in Kiss. I should try out for this. All I gotta do is fucking lip sync the songs.
I know, right? Yeah, you play guitar. There you go.
Yeah, I could literally just be like, yeah, I can
dude,
mind
I
this
play
shit.
bass.
Yeah.
Dude, this could be our new deal, man.
Yeah.
We may have to cut this old podcast loose, man, and we just gotta go join Kiss, man.
Yeah.
There we go.
We'll just turn this to a Kiss cast. Sorry, Pot of Thunder.
Oh, they would hate us.
We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it better.
Just to be honest, I'm bullheaded enough that I want to see this project that we're doing here with Guns and Radios through to the end.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you would see us crammed into a huddle with our makeup on, talking really fast because we only got like 10 minutes before we got to I mean, like that would ever fucking happen, but it's really funny to think about.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I could lip sync with the best of them. I don't know, man. Oh, see, I would be Gene because I'm playing bass. I could do that. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You think you're flamboyant enough to pull off a Paul Stanley?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I don't have the good enough impersonation as you do, but like it's all right. I'm just miming everything.
Are you guys ready to rock and roll?
Oh yeah.
There you go. A little practice. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Call us, Kiss folk. You got our number. Get on our Discord.
Yeah. Even speaking of Kiss, apparently they're gonna have a biopic next year.
They're gonna have a what?
A biopic. Well, I mean, there's a documentary this year, and then according to their manager, there's if all goes to plan, they're gonna have another biopic next summer, to coincide with the final show.
That's awesome, dude. I really hope that happens.
Yeah, that's the trend now. So
I mean, I've got Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park on DVD.
True. There's always Kiss Save Santa.
Dude, if you want to see a test in finding something on the internet, Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park is a good quality version of it. They have done a great job of sweeping that under the rug. But me and my buddy Reese, we both like cheese, like Adam West Batman kind of cheese. And from what scenes I saw of this, I knew it was going to be cheesy. I was like, oh, this is going to be good and cheesy. And I ended up finding a guy in California that had a copy of it and talked him into making me a copy and mailing it to me. So literally, I had to go into old school wrestling tape trading mode to get my hands.
For this movie.
Yeah, to get my hands on this movie because I wanted to have it by the time my buddy Reese came up to see Kiss, and it came in like it was meant to be, dude. It came in our Kiss weekend. There was so much just Kiss shit that fell into our lap, like it was meant to be. It started out where Kiss Meets the Phantom on DVD finally arrived. I didn't think it was coming. I'd give up on it. But, you know, I mean, it was what it was. But it finally got here while he was here. And then we decided to save the movie till after the concert. And so we went to Kansas City that day. We went into Guy Fieri's restaurant in Kansas City, grabbed some nachos, and there was some little place, maybe it was in the restaurant while we were waiting, I don't remember, but randomly we bumped into a Kiss pinball machine.
It was fate.
I'm telling you, man. And then, you know, we saw the show and came back and watched the movie. But I'm really excited for that. I didn't even know that until just now, so...
Yeah, man. That could be a future watch-along.
Yeah. These watch-alongs, at least we're planning something for extra now.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just BSing our way through it. I like BSing our way through it, though. It adds to the charm.
Absolutely.
Of what we do. All right. Well, with that, speaking of watch-alongs, I got, let's segue. There we go. I'm just going to segue over to, on this day in rock and roll history.
Go back into history.
I don't got many of these this week. Mostly because I wrote my notes by hand, so I only picked out the 4 I like the best. So, if in the future, if another episode falls on February 24th, we'll just try to pick up different ones.
Yes.
All right. Which here's some good ones though. Some pretty cool things happened in 1956. This is really going to show you. Remember the days of when rock and roll was the devil?
Oh yes. Great days.
This makes me think of that movie Dirty Dancing, by the way. In 1956, police in Cleveland enforce a 1931 ordinance that barred people from dancing in public unless accompanied by an adult.
What the fuck? Is this the premise for the movie Footloose?
Oh, Footloose. That's what I was thinking about.
It's basically Footloose. You can't dance here, white boy.
Yeah, Footloose happened on this day in 1956.
was the inspiration of Footloose.
Well, what was
Technically,
Dirty
Footloose.
Dancing about then?
I don't know. Patrick Swayze having the time of his life that he never felt this way before.
Okay, let me tell you this.
Something.
Both Footloose and Dirty Dancing. When I was a kid, I had a friend who was a girl. She wasn't my girlfriend. We were just little kids that played together. And her favorite movies were Footloose and Dirty Dancing. I hated these movies. And that's my only recollection of them. And once I escaped her house, when my parents would go, play cards and shit with her parents, and we would have to play together. Once I escaped that situation, I never had an inkling to put those fucking movies back in the VCR. So, but there you go. Footloose happened on this day in 1956. Then in 1963, this is a really neat one. In 1963, the Rolling Stones became the house band at the Station Hotel in London. How much do you think they made on their first night?
$100.
$100? Close.
Yeah. Oh.
They made $67 to entertain a crowd of 66 people. I don't know what that is in pounds because I converted it before I wrote it down. But yeah.
Yeah, well, shit, it's like $1 a person.
Yeah, I know, right? The
Almost.
Rolling Stones. Imagine that. Keith Richards, Mick Jagger getting paid $67. Oh, but they were the house band, so $67 a night.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good. It's one of those things you still have to have a real job.
Yeah. Then split between, how many people in the band. And everyone's getting paid like $2 at best.
Yeah. Good point. And then in 1969, nice, the Jimi Hendrix Experience would play their last show before breaking up the following June.
Wow.
I didn't realize that, but now that I think about it, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. And finally, the last one I got is in 1998, Elton John was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II.
Wow, nice. Good for him.
Yeah. The idea of knighting somebody, I get that it's like an honor thing over there now. When you really think about what a knight is supposed to do you really want Elton John, Patrick Stewart, defending the Queen? I mean, maybe I just understand UK history wrong, which is very possible. I barely understand American history, so I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, that made me giggle. Well, I'm out of shit to talk about, so unless you got something.
Yeah, should we get into our song? Get into, this week's song.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we will listen to I Love You by Duff McKagan.
Before months since you've gone away, my bed is empty and my heart still feels the pain. Yeah, the pain.
That guitar riff, what do I know it from? Is it kind of, I'm thinking of Pearl Jam maybe? Like Jeremy Spoken. Is that not a similar riff?
A little bit. But I feel, the one from Jeremy's a little more faster. It goes do, 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 do. This one, or that one's a little more slower. This is a little more faster. I don't know what the fuck. But it's a little similar. It could. Like, slightly.
I don't know. That was just the first thing I thought of when I was hearing this. Is it kind of, they sounded a little similar with that guitar riff there. But then it also kind of made me think about, is it State of Grace? That has that, either State of Grace or Perhaps. I'm kind of, I'm having trouble remembering from those because I don't have them anymore. But, anyway, let's move on.
I see a picture in a magazine. I look away, still see you staring at me.
So I guess it's about his wife then. Isn't she a model?
Yeah, I don't know. Was he married to her at the time, or probably maybe they were dating at this time? I think.
I don't know. It says, it's been 4 months since you've gone away. My bed is empty and my heart still feels the pain. I see your picture in the magazine. I look away, but I still see you staring at me. Maybe it's about another model he was dating. Maybe Duff just dates the models.
Yeah, probably.
Well, while you find that out, I'm gonna play a little further.
Yeah, 'cause dude's been married a few times.
Oh, okay.
So his first wife, first wife married 88, divorced in 1990. 92 married some other woman,
Bitch.
and then that ended in September of 95. So that's just talking about the second wife, because he didn't marry Susan Holmes until like 99.
When did he write the song?
This album was in 1993.
Oh, okay. Did this song ever come out on another album?
No, this
was it on Believe in Me or anything, or is it?
Yeah, this was just Believe in Me, and you look at the track list of this album, and there's like so many like features on there. It's insane.
Okay. You know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of the last Duff song we did. It was on an unreleased album.
Yeah, you're thinking Beautiful Disease, but this is actually like, there's a lot of like slashes on a couple of songs. Dude, you got Sebastian Bach and who's the guitarist for Skid Row there? Snake Sabo, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff Beck, Lenny Kravitz is on a track here.
Like Duff's this album, Believe in Me, I think is probably, from what I can tell, going to end up being the better of the Duff albums.
Yeah, definitely. This was also released as a promo single in my research I'm just looking at here.
Okay.
So this is definitely like, yeah, so far it's one of the better Duff songs we listened to.
Oh, yeah. Definitely grunge inspired because of that transition there. Makes me think of for some reason I got to thinking about Runaway Train by Soul Asylum.
Mm-hmm.
Is what that transition between the chorus when it kind of came back into the verse. I don't know why it made me think of that. I'm not saying they sound alike. I'm just saying like the technique there was similar.
Yeah, this was around the time where like grunge started to blow up too. So I mean, like the early to mid '90s.
But you can still hear the GNR influence in it. That's the thing I feel like's missing with a lot of these solo tracks.
Yeah, because I feel like with this one, it's like a B-side to like Use Your Illusion or something. Like especially the chorus sounds very like Use Your Illusion-esque. Like it's something that like I could definitely see maybe Axl adding better vocals to it or more lyrics. But like it definitely could have been on Use Your Illusion, I think.
Or at least doing the chorus or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Axl on backing vocals.
Yeah, that would be dope.
That would be kick-ass.
Yeah. It's got a very catchy chorus that comes in, the way the chorus comes in.
Yeah, this chorus is like catchy as all hell. And like I even listened to this song like last week a bit, and it's been like stuck in my head all week.
I feel like it is one of the better Duff songs.
Oh yeah.
I'm down on 42nd Street, drinking red wine and laughing. I kept walking by myself with my bottle of rye. I don't need you, baby.
You lost me at rye, bud. That shit is gross.
Yeah, I'm more of a whiskey guy.
We're seeing Duff's punk rock side in this section of the song.
The other day, she had a smile that looked so good, looked like you. So I walked away. My eyes are tired, but I still look cool. My tears have passed, and I don't.
I'll say that. Duff does look tired these days.
Yeah, but he's ripped tired. That dude's shredded to the fucking gills, bro.
I know, right?
Why would I be looking at chicks and looking at French fashion magazines?
All right, if I thought I needed you, why would I be looking at chicks and looking at French fashion magazines? Okay.
Yeah, my man Duff don't need no Vogue or Vanity
Jerk
Fair.
off to what you got to jerk off to, I guess. I mean,
Good
I
housekeeping.
remember the day, but you got to remember this is before the internet. I remember the days of the Victoria's Secret catalog very well.
Oh yeah, and everyone talks about that one Farrah Fawcett poster.
J.C. Penney catalog. What else did we have?
Did Sears have a catalog though?
I don't know, man. You know, there's going to be some tough times when you're jerking off to Sears, man.
Jeez.
Oh, I remember being 14 years old, thumbing to the thong section in the Victoria's Secret catalog. The 90s were a rough time, folks. You kids today don't understand how good you got it.
Damn right.
We had our imaginations and a catalog. And every now and then, if you was lucky, you'd have that friend whose dad collected Playboys, and he would have so many of them that you could steal one.
Yeah, you wouldn't know shit.
Yeah.
Good times.
All right. So, ratings. What you thinking?
Ooh, I'm gonna give this a solid 3 because I've definitely over the last week of listening to the song a few times here and there. Yeah. I've enjoyed it. You know, it's catchy chorus. It's definitely one of the better Duff songs, especially this album as a whole. From bits and pieces I've listened to over time, it's probably, I would say this is Duff's best solo album. I'd say by far. I haven't really listened that much to Tenderness at all, but I like this work, especially because this song sounds like it could also be a GNR song in a sense, maybe like a different like I said before, a few minutes ago, how it could be it sounds like a User Illusion style song. It basically sounds like a User Illusion demo that Duff had. And then Duff said, screw this, I'm just going to use it for myself. And then basically did this. Yeah.
I think it reminds me a lot of You Can't Put Your Arms Around a Memory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in a sense.
It's kind of got that vibe to it. But if, I could definitely see this making a better GNR song. If I'm with you, by the way. I'm going to give mine a 3 also, because I would probably listen to this again if it comes up on Spotify, or I may actively seek it out on Spotify. I know since Messages came along, I've been seeking that song out a lot more often.
Yeah.
Which is the goal of this show. Part of the point is to find new music.
Oh, absolutely.
As well, so
we all have been.
Yeah. So, this is just another one of the ones that I I can say, yeah, I'd listen to that again.
Oh yeah, I've put this one in the playlist or two, so I can't complain.
Damn right. Well, you ready to spin the wheel?
Let's do that, sir. What are we gonna do next week?
Let's find out what's gonna happen next week.
Wicked Stone by Slash.
All right, we're getting some more Slash. We're gonna be doing Wicked Stone.
Oh, there's another good one.
Nice. We've been getting some bangers here lately, man.
Damn, good luck has been on our side, it looks like, so I can't complain.
Damn right.
Damn right, and we're going back to World on Fire, too.
Oh, is that from World on Fire?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wicked Stone is from World on Fire. I believe so. Hang on, I'm gonna double check this now, so I don't...
Okay, well,
so
why don't you do
no
that?
one in the comments is like, you don't know your fucking Slash music. I'm just like, there's so much fucking Slash music.
Well, shit,
How am I
I don't
supposed to
know
know
my
this shit?
Izzy or my Duff music either, so...
say,
let me tell you,
quiz
while you
time.
look that up, I'm going to tell everybody what's going on today on gunsandradio.com. If you slide on over to GN Extra this week, we actually have a plan. Check us out. Let's hit that applause button. Yes, thank you. We did the thing that we said we would do.
It was a long-awaited plan.
Yeah, we've
Dustin is
actually
the
been...
man for this one.
Yeah, I've been bitching. I've been bitching and moaning, wanting to do this for a while. We are going to, for the next 3 weeks in GN Extra, we are going to watch The Dirt by Motley Crue in 30-minute segments. So if you want to watch along, get on Netflix, go to where we tell you to go when we tell you to go. And for the next 3 weeks, we're going to do a 3-week watch along, and we are going to check out The Dirt, and I'm sure we're going to have some great conversation and enjoy that. Get to see our old friend Tom Zutaut in a movie.
Yeah, and we'll see a quick Slash appearance as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, they don't say Slash, but the guy looks very Slash-esque.
Yeah, and speaking of Slash, yes, I was right. Wicked Stone is on World on Fire, so we're back again to that great fucking Slash album. I can't wait.
Nice. Well, are you ready to go home for the main show?
Let's send him home, because I still love you. God damn it.
I think it's funny that we're recording this right at Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it won't be released for another 2 weeks, so like
Yeah,
the jokes are just like, oh.
Yeah, but we hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for listening along. Head over to gunsandраdio.com, check out GN Extra, pull up Netflix, get The Dirt ready, and join us and watch it with us. We'll see you next week.
Peace.